when you hear a scary growl and a scream in the night, it's time for Famous Monster Fighter! Episode 26, Return of the Killer Clown.
Hey Fear fans, welcome back to FMF-TV. Now, I knew it had to happen sooner or later, but I had to fight my arch enemy, the Killer Clown. Again! Just my luck! He wasn't alone. Here's how it happened.
My big sister was away at college studying journalism. Her freshman year, she was working on a story that almost spelled her doom. While she was researching the disappearance of several young children in the area, she noticed that their disappearances coincided with the arrival of a strange circus in town. Unfortunately, when she decided to investigate it all by herself, she disappeared too. Fearing the worst, I called the Famous Monster Fighter.
Famous Monster Fighter, I have a problem.
Creepy circus, huh? That can only mean one thing. I'll be right there.
As soon as I heard the words, strange circus, I knew this had to be the work of my old nemesis, the murder clown. From past experiences, I knew that regular weapons weren't gonna work. When it comes to clowns, you have to fight fire with fire. As soon as I packed my kit, I swung into action. Literally, swung into action. It didn't take me long to know that I was in the right place. A series of creepy signs led me just to what I was looking for. In one of the circus tents, I found all of the missing kids tied up. Pulling out my trusty knife, I saved the kids and cut them free. I should have known that the kids were just the bait to trap me. It was the murder clown, all right, but this time he brought friends. I was in a tight space, and I was seriously outnumbered. I couldn't hit them all with my squeaky hammer. And I didn't even have near enough water in my squirting flower. But I was lucky. It turns out that when I freed the victims, they didn't run away. I found them hiding in the corner of the tent, trying to stay out of the fight. But that wasn't gonna last long. I needed them. I quickly handed out some screaming rocket balloons. Then I distracted the clowns long enough for the kids to blow up their balloons. Once the kids were ready, we let the clowns have it. As everyone knows, clowns are super sensitive to sound, and being bombed by dozens of screaming missiles drove them crazy. It was their turn to be tied up. Unfortunately, when I did a head count, one was missing. The ringleader, my nemesis, has managed to escape again. But in the meantime, we rounded up the gang, and the kids were safe.
You saved us, Famous Monster Fighter!
I'm sure I taught that creepy customer a lesson, and I gave him a lot to think about by capturing his gang, except somehow he slipped away. How many times am I gonna have to fight that jerk? David, cut that out! And be sure to slice and dice that like and subscribe button and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And until then, bye, Fear fans.
In this episode, a college student had to be rescued because she chose to investigate a dangerous situation by herself. If you notice or learn about something that might be dangerous, don't check it out on your own. Notify the authorities and get help.
And remember, the famous monster fighter is out there, so you don't have to sleep with your light on.